Mac's back. Mac is back. So, I'm gonna take a little break from vlogging, and today I'm gonna be giving you all my first sit down. So, today I'm gonna talk about 7 things I wish I knew before I started college. Now, if you're not aware, I did just wrap my freshman year of college, so I'm gonna be talking about 7 things I wish I would have known before I started school. So, without further ado, we're going to hop into the video. Okay guys, so the first thing that I wish I knew before I started college is that time management is key. Time management is something I was horrible at in high school. I would always prioritize social events over doing my actual schoolwork. It's probably why I had horrible grades in high school. But once I got to college, there was so much all at once right in that first semester. So, and your first semester is right when you're jumping into the swing of things and you're figuring out your learning style and how you learn and and develop study habits and all this stuff. And I did not do that my first semester. I was go like the whole first semester, and I wasn't putting a lot of time in school. So a big tip for time management is balance how much fun you're having and school. Like, make sure that you are putting school as a priority. That is what you're in college for. You're not there to party, although you can have a little fun. You can have a little fun, which I'll be talking about later on. But you definitely need to focus on your schoolwork. Your schoolwork is going to take up a large chunk of your time, and I wish I would have known that before I jumped in the worst. Okay, second thing that I wish I knew before starting college, trying new things is not going to hurt you. Yeah, I was pretty set in what I liked doing when I was in high school. I was a theater kid, I was in choir, I was in student government, and I tried athletic managing. So this year, I decided to try out for an athletics team this year, and no, I did not get onto the team, but it was an amazing experience, just getting to experience the process of trying out for the team and all this fun stuff. And I really did learn a lot from the girls that I was trying out with and from the coach. So hopefully I will be taking another stab at it next year. But for right now, big tip, trying new stuff will not hurt. It never hurts to get involved, and it never hurts to try something new. So if you're pretty set on sports, try intramural sports. If you are heavy into music, try joining a Glee Club. Try something different. Even if you think you may not like it, you just might surprise yourself, and you just might find something that you truly love and truly enjoy. Okay, tip number three is going to be do not overload yourself credit-wise. So I did this my first semester of college. I took 14 hours of credit my first semester of college. Now, at my school, you take 12 credits and you're considered a full-time student. I thought I was going to be a student athlete. I was jumping the gun on that, so I thought I'd just do full-time. So I ended up taking 2 credit hours more than what was considered full-time. And that is what was my downfall that first semester. I was so overwhelmed. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? And I did not end up doing well in one of my classes my fall semester. I did end up doing a lot better my spring semester, but fall semester was definitely very hard because it was my first, go at college classes, like, with all of that. So I apologize. My lights on my ceiling are falling off, and I have to restick them back up, so I'm probably going to do that tonight. But, yeah, do not overload yourself. Like, take what you think you can take what you know you can handle. Don't try to go more than what you know you can handle, because it will just make things way harder. Okay, y'all, so fourth thing that I wish I knew before I started college is that your mental health should be a major priority for you. I know it seems like with school and with your extracurriculars and trying to keep up and your social life and all that, your mental health can kind of take a back seat and kind of be on the back burner, but I highly recommend that you really take care of it, because your mental health is so fragile. Like, you need to take care of it. If you need to, take a mental health day, or just take a day for yourself and just give yourself love. Give yourself a self-love day or something like that, just to let yourself know that you are going to be okay. And if you feel like you need to talk to somebody about what you're feeling, there are counselors on your campus that you can go and speak with, and these people are licensed and they are amazing to help with. I have an amazing counselor on my campus that I did go and speak to a few times about things that were going on, and truly, she was amazing. She actually also happened to be one of my, wait, what? I lost my train of thought, but, talk to your friends about what you're feeling, and if you feel like you do need some help professionally with mental health, there are therapists that you can go speak with, and they're not hard to find. There's probably quite a few in your city, so definitely look into getting professional help if you feel like you need professional help. But that is fourth thing I wish I knew, is that mental health is important, and honestly, your brain matters and your mental health matters, so take care of it. Your brain needs love too. Okay guys, so number 5 of what I wish I knew before college is know what you can handle. Don't overload yourself. I was massively overloaded my first semester of college, and that happened to be a major downfall of mine, is that I was trying to do too much in too short of a period of time. It was not a good idea. Like, if you think you can take 15 credit hours and you can handle it like a champ, then, and you know that you can handle it, do it. But if you're trying to take 15 credits and you know that you probably cannot handle it, I would say don't jump in feet first. Take it little by little and gradually build up what you can handle. And do not take that in the sense that means also that applies in like drinking and all that stuff. Because I do talk about that later on in this video. But definitely know what you can handle and know what your limits are. Don't overload yourself. And it's okay to like get involved and do all this stuff, but don't try to do more than you can handle, or else you are going to feel exhausted and burned out. And believe me, being burned out is not a fun feeling. So yeah, that is number 5 that I wish I knew before I started college. So we're going to segue into number 6. Okay, y'all, number 6 of what I wish I knew before I started college is it's okay to go have a little fun once in a while. It doesn't have to be all about school all the time. Now, I know I said earlier that time management is a huge thing, but there is such a thing as doing too much school and having too much fun. There is such a thing. Like, you want to make sure that you're in a good balance. So if you work super hard during the week and you know you're gonna have some downtime, go have a little fun. Go bowling with friends. Go to a party with some friends and let loose a little bit. Not to the point of where you're gonna get hurt. But that's a big thing I wish I knew before I started college, that it's okay to go have a little fun, because like first semester I was about a little more about fun than school. And then once I got to my second semester, the pendulum swung the complete other way, is that I was all about school and not about having fun. But I did let myself go have fun every now and again. There were campus events that I went to with friends. I would meet friends to go for coffee, and then we'd study, or there are ways to work having fun into your school also. So there are some ways you can do that too. But that's another big thing I wish I knew, is that it's okay to go have some fun. So we're going to lead right into our last one, which is number 7. Okay guys, so we're on my final thing that I wish I knew before I started college, and that is partying isn't everything. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, college parties are like the best thing ever, woohoo, yay, I'm gonna go party this weekend. But for kids like me who don't want to party, who don't go party that often and don't do stuff like that, that's okay. It's okay if you're not the kind of person to do that. That's completely okay. And it's okay if you are the person who does like to go do that. It's okay. You don't have to change who you are to meet what other people think you should. Like, the school that I go to is not a major party school. There are kids that will throw parties off campus or, things like that. I never went and did that. I always found ways to go have fun with friends without having to get myself in an environment that I don't feel comfortable in. So if you feel totally cool with going partying, then do that. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's totally okay too. It's up to every individual person's preference and what they're comfortable with. But that is another big thing, is that I wish I knew before I went to college, is that partying is not everything. Okay, y'all, so that is the end of the video. That is 7 things that I wish I knew before I started college. So if you liked this, I would definitely recommend you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below of what other content you sort of want to see, and subscribe so you don't miss another one of these. I'm gonna start trying to do these more. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in the next one. So click subscribe down below so you don't miss any more of my content, and I will see you next time. Bye!